We will ask first for Michelle Finney from Footprints for Autism.
I feel so great to be back here to meet you guys, so I'm actually really happy that I was asked and we were nominated again. Just, I'll give any opportunity to talk about Footprints and our kids and our program. Just give me a mic and time and I'm there. So, thank you again. I want to start by thanking you guys for nominating our organization once again. On behalf of our organization, and I told the staff that we're nominated again, they're pretty excited about that we're able to kind of promote our organization. So, as you mentioned, my name is Michelle. I'm a volunteer consultant at Footprints for Autism. I've been with this organization for 11 years. And trust me, it went by so fast. And someone asked me, 11 years, that's a long time. And it doesn't even feel like it. Just with the kids that you do work with and the people you meet, it doesn't even feel like 11 years. So as you guys know, or some may not know, autism is a spectrum disorder that affects the neurological development of the brain. It also affects someone's social, communication, and behaviors in all individuals of life. It does affect everyone differently, so it is a spectrum. Some of the children that do attend our program are verbal, can communicate, but sometimes need some assistance when it comes to their social piece. Some may need more support. This can be an individual that's nonverbal, may or may not use a device to communicate. So we do have devices in our program so we can help communicate with the staff and volunteers. And sometimes some of them have challenging behaviors, which could affect the behaviors during our sessions or when they're at school or with their family as well. But the one thing that does remain the same with all the kids that we do support, it is a lifelong condition that affects everyone involved. So their friends, family, teachers, the community, etc. So Footprints for Autism is a small team born from the idea that families have time for themselves, whatever that may be, to do other things such as taking a break, doing things with friends. Some of the parents that we do come across use the time for themselves, right? We know as a lot of us are mothers, we kind of need that extra time, an hour or two just to breathe. Right? So a lot of our families do take that advantage of our respite in regards to that. But our main key is to really providing a very safe, caring, and obviously compassionate environment for the kids that do come into our program. So we do care to families in Durham. So we do have 2 locations, one located in Whitby and one located in Pickering. And this program is really to support the families within our community. So we do support ages between 4 and 13. We also have camps that go out throughout the year. But our main mission this year is to really focus on our youth. We understand that the impact of especially COVID and the mental health of our youth between the ages of 13 and 21. So we are raising funds this year to provide support for that youth. So our program is called Together We Hang. And this is a bit different. So we don't do clinical. This is more of a safe space for those youth to come in and socialize and meet youth who are also diagnosed with autism and to kind of build friendships with the staff, volunteers, and other youth within Durham that have been diagnosed with autism. So that's where our focus is this year in raising funds. As mentioned before, we are a nonprofit, which means we do not receive funding from the government. Really, we actually just have support from our community. So year after year, we are applying for grants vigorously, asking for donations to support both our respite and our youth program. I want to share a story because I feel like it's very important. The previous speaker was talking about a story and how the impact of donations and grants happen. Actually happened last week, so I was in the sessions last week. We have a 9-year-old boy, he has great personality, beautiful boy, but he has great anxiety when it comes to using public washrooms. And so for weeks after weeks, whenever he comes in, he have issues of wanting to use the bathroom. But finally this week he used it. And then we were so proud of him, we're just great job, you did amazing. He's like, you know what, honestly, autism is hard. And honestly, we just looked at him, we're just but it doesn't make you any different. You're still special and we're here to support you. And so that's the reason as to why this program is so important to me, is because you meet kids like that, where they understand they have autism, but they need a program like ours to understand that it's okay to have autism. And so like I mentioned that a lot of the funds that we are raising will be kind of going towards our youth because we know that our youth program also needs that special attention as well. So again, the program will be focusing on developmental skills, computer skills, social media use, which is a big one because a lot of our kids who are transitioning into those teens don't know the protocol when it comes to social media, right? So this year we're also focusing on social media literacy, developing resumes, getting out there, volunteering. A lot of our autistic children don't understand that they can still volunteer and help out. So our youth program is going to be really focusing on developing those skills for those youth. And so, in conclusion, I just kind of want to mention that we are a grassroots organization. Our staff are amazing. It is made up of women, so that's why I feel comfortable also talking to you guys. And we're very passionate about what we do. And we're also going through our camps right now. And even through the blackout. I don't know if a lot of guys are living in Whitby had to experience blackout today. They were still going. They were still going because they knew how important the program is to the children that are coming to our camps. And so in that, I just want to thank you guys again for allowing me to speak and speak on regards to footbridge autism.